the chicken is frying, you prepare your vegetables. You wash the vegetables and you slice them in a long form like this. So you need one red bell pepper, one yellow bell pepper. You need parsley. I'm using 2 onions, 2 medium-sized onions, and 1 green bell pepper. So once you finish frying your chicken, you start off by frying your vegetables as well. So I'm just going to slice this onion before I continue. So you make sure you wash your vegetables under running water, so you can get rid of all the sand that comes with vegetables. Wash under running water. For this recipe, I used the 2 big chicken legs, and this should be enough to serve 3 people. 2 big chicken legs is what I use for this recipe. So in another casserole pan, I'm going to start off by frying the onions till they are golden brown. You need 1 cup of white wine. 1 cup of white wine. Any cooking white wine is fine. So for that, you're going to need 1 cup. I'm using 1 cup for this. Once all your pepper is sliced and diced, everything goes faster. I'll also be using 500 grams of peeled tomatoes. I'm going to list all the recipes in the description for you, so when you go shopping, you know what to buy. 500 grams tomatoes, 1 red bell pepper, 1 yellow bell pepper, 1 green pepper, 2 medium-sized onions, parsley. So this is what I'm using. So I'm going to fry the chicken until it's golden brown. Then I will also stir fry the vegetables before we continue. You fry the chicken until it is golden brown, just like this. Don't burn it, just golden brown is perfect. So here is my chicken, beautiful golden brown color, and here is the oil I used. So I'm going to get rid of this oil and put a fresh oil before I start frying the vegetables. So you don't use the same oil to fry the vegetables, you discard it and you use a fresh one. So you're going in with fresh oil in the pan. Gently oil the pan, you heat it on the casserole. So we are starting off with the onions. Start with the onions first. So it's giving some taste to your oil. We're going to fry the onions until they are golden brown. Hold on guys, I'm going to set the camera properly so you can see what I'm doing. Frying, you stir fry so it doesn't burn. You are going to do this until it's starting to be golden brown. I'm going to leave this fry for another 2 minutes on very low fire. Every 10 seconds you stir, else your vegetables will taste burnt. You stir every 10 seconds. Okay, I think the onions are okay at this point. I'm going to add all the remaining vegetables except the parsley. So I'm going in with the yellow bell pepper, the green peppers, the red pepper, everything in the casserole. Now we are going to stir fry all this together. So you stir all this together and you leave it fry. You are going to leave this fry for 10 minutes. While it's frying, we can add our black pepper. If you like it spicy, you can add as much as you want. But if you don't like spice, be careful with the pepper. So I'm going to leave this fry. Now I'm going to transfer this in a bigger pot. You can see the color is starting to change, starting to cook. Okay. So it has been cooking for about 10 minutes now. So I'm going to add the tomatoes. Going with the tomatoes. This is 500 grams of tomatoes. At this point, you can increase the fire so your tomatoes can blend in with the sauce. So leave the tomatoes to cook with the other vegetables for another 1 minute. So we're cooking this for 1 minute. It's time to add the white wine. 1 cup of white wine is sauce. And half tablespoon or 1 teaspoon of thyme. 1 bay leaf. Just 1 is enough. And if they are very small, you can use 2. If the leaves are very tiny, you can use 2. So I'm using 2. If they are really big, 1 leaf of bay leaf is enough. You stir all these, stir in the mixture so all the flavors can go in. Cover the broth and leave it cook for 5 minutes. So let's leave this cook for 5 minutes and then we are going to introduce our chicken. Alright, we add the chicken. Remember the chicken we fried at the beginning, so we are going to add the chicken into the sauce. So we are going to cook this on very low heat for another 20 minutes. So the sauce can cook very well into the meat. More pepper for taste. That, if you really like pepper, then you can add more. Half a teaspoon of sea salt. I'm using sea salt for this recipe. You stir everything gently and you reduce fire completely while you leave this cook for 20 minutes. Reduce your fire to the lowest, the very lowest, and leave it cook. Half of the parsley, you're going to add the remaining half at the end. So I'm adding half of my parsley, putting it in the sauce. So once this has cooked for 20 minutes, you're going to add the remaining half of the parsley for more freshness. Now you cover and you leave cook for 20 minutes exactly. While this is cooking, you can start to prepare your rice. This is ready and ready to be served on the bed of white rice. So here is the recipe. Remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell for more videos like this. Bon appetit and thank you for watching. Bye.